election term. And look, we don't know yet. The Democrats have indicated they would like to do that, although they haven't made a decision. Obviously, the ball is in their court. The president and his staff have indicated that they would certainly like it to happen quickly, but they're going to defer to the Senate. But Mitch McConnell, who, of course, is going to be the incoming Senate Majority Leader, has said, don't do it. And this is going to be the first test of what we've heard them both talk about, which is, can they find this spirit of cooperation? I mean, if you look at the short list of people who the president was considering, or we think he was considering, she's probably the least controversial. Twice confirmed, as the president said, but by acclamation. And I think the key thing...
Question, Chris. So as much as she has generally kept a low profile.
So Ferguson, of course, on the forefront, but in the next 2 years, a couple of significant things, and probably more that we haven't even happened yet, that are not only important in the grand scheme of the U.S. legal landscape, but also in shaping President Obama's legacy.
Thank you to Chris.
Desk correspondent Chris Jansing is joining us from the White House. Chris, with a
but she definitely was the least controversial of the short list that was out there to trip. And so the strategy is not fully formed. And we've heard from Mitch McConnell, who is the presumed new majority leader in the Senate. And he said, look, in this whole spirit of bipartisan cooperation, we should wait on this. Officially from the White House, I think they feel pretty confident about her ability to get confirmed.
Chico, I want to switch quickly to what happened.
On the other hand, it's not something that is totally unexpected. As we've watched the airstrikes and we've seen that they've hit with some precision, we've also seen that the Iraqi forces on the ground have not been able to stop, in many cases, the forward advance and being in a combat role. Officially, that is not what they will be, but they're hoping that they can get some of the Iraqi forces on the ground up and running a little better than they are now to be in addition to what the airstrikes have been, Alex.
Okay. Chris Jansing, new senior White House correspondent Chris Jansing. So, Chris, given what the
about it, certainly when you look at the short list of who was being considered, she was the least controversial. And I'll add one more to that list. Litmus test for them for a new attorney general would be whether or not they would approve of these executive orders on immigration that the president had said that he would take. So that will be one area of tough questioning. But twice she was confirmed and with not unanimously, but by affirmation. And she is someone of the Republicans who will be voting for her, whether it is here in the lame duck session or come January.
Yeah,
Alex?
A very good point you made.
Good evening, Lester. The official U.S. government statement said simply, they're on their way home. Quite an understated description for the end of a highly secretive, high-stakes mission. Adding to the intrigue, the man who helped win Bay and Miller's release is America's top spy, James Clapper. He's on the plane with them right now, on the last leg of their journey to freedom. What is still an open question is North Korea's motive in all this, and does it mark a broader shift in policy for this country? Lester?
NBC's Chris Jansing tonight. Chris, thanks.